I'm from the ancient school and shit like that. Didn't exist back then.
We live.
Both sides is on. Broke ass fingers of mine. Yeah.
Check. Can y'all do a sound check? Whoever's gonna be talking.
Check. Yo, check. Black motherfucker. Yeah, yo, check.
Okay.
One way. I'm standing on my own truth. Ain't no telling what I won't do. Boss niggas make boss moves. These other niggas so cartoon. Try to bad what they ought to do. Real bitch, no part.
Okay, so I'm gonna hit you with this when we're ready to go. And I'm gonna hit you with this when it's time for a break.
I swear to God, she ain't on. Damn, I thought it was time to go.
Man, we here, man. What's going on, man? The first night. Yes. Okay, everybody clapping. Okay.
That's a lot of people.
That's a lot of people.
You see it.
Look at them out there in the audience.
Hey, how y'all doing? Tune in. Nah, we here with the good, the real, and the BS, man. We're gonna talk some real shit.
A lot of bullshit.
You're not tuned in.
It's all new night here, y'all. Let It Jam Radio Monday nights. It's the queen of all things indie, and I want to introduce y'all to the newest show that we have added to our edition here. Y'all know I barely have a voice. It's been a long weekend. Shout out to everybody that did the tour, the concerts this weekend. We got Big Rilla in the building, the homie, and he brought his constituency with him. Y'all want to introduce yourselves?
Yo, it's your boy Scrap G, man. Garden City's finest.
Why you say finest like that?
Hey, man, Garden City finest, man.
All right.
I just might want to see that.
You say finest.
You got JJ in the building, man, from Milwaukee, Wisconsin to Houston.
Where is that at?
Oh, that's up north, man.
Up north, Milwaukee.
Where it's cold at.
It's freezing.
J Live, what's up, man? Get to the microphone.
Say, man, J Live checking the fuck in, Vince Sports Line, stand the fuck up.
Yeah.
You heard?
You heard. You know what it is. Oh, love it. What's the word, man?
The word is this new show, and I'm trying to hear about the good, the real, and the motherfucking ugly on today.
Yeah, man. There's a lot going on because a lot of ugly out here for real. It's a lot of BS. It's a lot of good.
So that's what you was going to focus on for your show?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
You want to focus on pointing that out in the world, in the city, in the club realm, where?
Man, I actually want to start at the sofa, at the house, under the household. You know.
Okay.
It's a lot of BS that causes the BS in the world. You know, it started out at home.
You think so?
I do believe it started out with the upbringing.
Okay, yeah, that part.
Yeah, under the roof.
Okay, I thought you meant shit at the crib, be bleeding out into the streets.
No, man, these folks ain't making enough blood in the house and beating to get to the streets. That's what's going on, man. Yeah,
bad motherfucker she got there.
That's a. What kind of? That's an extra long cigarette.
I like them. Yeah.
Motherfucker, they extravagant.
That's right. Extravagant bitch. Somebody mute that shit.
Nah, but I ain't gonna lie to you. What I want to tap in on first, man, and I'm glad I got my brother.
Yeah, mute your shit.
Scrap in here, you know. J Live, you know.
Miss Lovey, I ain't shit.
Miss Love, I wasn't finished.
Yeah, I was
done. I didn't even finish.
Best for last, man. You need the best for last.
Thank you.
He tried it.
I tried. Anywho,
I put the punchline on it at least.
Yeah, you did your thing on that one. But no, I want to start off with, man, I want to salute the women. I want to salute the women in the world, man, because they really, it looked like the women taking over. Man, it's a lot of sorry ass
Y'all
niggas.
Stop clapping for that shit.
Well, I mean, I'm thinking Olympics, you know, like black women are doing their thing right now.
They've been running, man.
That's what I'm trying. That's what I'm talking about.
Shout out to her, yeah, man. Yeah, what's her name again?
Shakara Richardson.
Yeah, man.
She the truth. I just watched that.
I think it's Shakaria Richardson.
Shakara.
Yeah.
Shakaria.
Whatever. Shay Richardson. Shay Rich. We're going to call you that.
Okay, Shay Rich. Simone Biles. And there's another swimming lady. It's like black women really are Olympic-wise. They was like, fuck the dumb shit. We coming for y'all.
They're getting strong and they beating niggas up too. And that's the crazy part.
Is that the good, the real, or the ugly?
That's definitely BS.
got your ass whooped by a woman.
Huh?
You getting your ass whooped by a woman?
My nigga, let me tell you this. I ain't getting my ass whooped by no woman, nigga, nothing. Nigga, I don't lose a fight. But
I ain't getting my ass whooped in my dream. Fuck that.
Jeez Louise.
in your dreams, girl.
I ain't.
I don't know why.
Nobody
Motherfucker,
dreams of an
baby
ass
picture of
whooping.
me. Motherfucker better not test a baby picture of me, nigga. What's wrong with
Oh
you?
my god. Man, that's crazy. But nah, honestly though, man, I give a salute to the women because it's a lot of women getting powerful positions, jobs, educating, doing things that, us men should be taking control of. It's a lot of power in these women. And I hate to see it like this because it's causing a lot of shit. Oh, I do. Because we supposed to be that. I do. It's good for y'all. I'm not taking that from y'all.
It's not good for us if it causes the man to feel less than
Nah,
or
but see, that's not the
problematic.
The men don't even care about feeling less than the men I'm talking about. See, I'm a man. There's different versions of these so-called men you talking about. But those type of men, they don't care. They just fuck it. Like shit.
You'd be surprised how many of your type of men have a problem working with females or having a female be
Oh, I get that part. No, what I'm saying is the type of men that don't care that a woman is over them or have power or can control their manhood or being. Like, if a woman can tell you what to do and how to do it and do it better than you and you're supposed to be the household, that's the problem. I'm not saying I can work with a woman. If a woman is smart at what she do, that's cool, but you're not going to belittle me. You're not going to look like, oh, man, you ain't shit because I'm in this position. We're going to be powered up together. That's how it's supposed to go. But some niggas don't even get together. They like,
It's an equal partnership.
I'm just going to be like, shit, I'm just going to be a bum. Fuck it. I'm just going to sit here and be a bum. That's the problem.
That's the problem. I agree.
It's making a lot of the boys out here weak, and there's a lot of gay shit going on, and I'm not.
Whoa,
it's not a
shit just
problem.
escalated very quickly.
It's not a problem.
You jumped like, hold on, wait a minute, bro.
It's because, listen,
Wait a minute.
That's a sensitive subject. Right?
He just jumped.
and it is, and I get that. I don't have nothing against the gay people in the gay community. Shout out to y'all.
Oh,
Pride. There's a couple days left in Pride.
That's cool.
too much pride. Too much pride.
Nah, but the thing is, what I'm saying is, it's still people that's of pride, that's strong. But I'm talking about the ones that's making it weak for, you can't tell boys how to be raised and what to do, how to take care of themselves, or how to take care or protect their sisters or their brothers. You know what I'm saying? Like,
The ones who think they you.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, there you go. The ones that think they you.
We the strength, y'all the backbone. Just leave it at that.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
they do too much. They want to be the strength, the backbone.
Yeah, they want.
Why do you think that is, though?
I mean,
And they like the fashion.
my honest opinion, man,
Let's be real now. Let's talk about
the
it.
world got fucked up when women started the independent shit. When women thought they could be independent and didn't need a man. You know what I mean? Because bullshit, you not. At the end of the day, no matter how independent you are, you still need a man. Just like us. I'm the first nigga to say that I need a woman. I'm always need a woman. Women are, y'all motherfuckers smarter than us. Y'all just the top of the world. But at the same time, we need y'all for support, not to try to be me.
Reach on.
You know what I mean? Not to try to take over my responsibility. That's crazy.
Right.
And you know, it's women out here who can, because my mama did it with 3 boys.
See what I'm
You know what I
saying?
mean? My mama did it with 3 boys.
Okay.
My old man got killed a long time ago. So my
Okay.
mama did it with 3 boys. So I ain't saying a woman can't.
Right.
But like, don't push it. You know what I mean? Don't push
Some push it. Some do push it.
I feel like as a woman, as an alpha female that's come from a matriarchal, which feminine brand, you know what I'm saying? My mom's strong, grandma strong. They all taught me to be independent. They wasn't on no, get you a man to take care of you, get you a good man. Like, but they still taught me the basics as far as being a woman and being feminine.
That's teaching.
Right. But my thing is, like, you have to look at this like, this has like the roots in slavery. You know what I mean? Even the government played a role in ostracizing the black man from the family structure. This isn't like women just heard the Boosie song and decided to be independent. Women were put in that position because the black men were getting killed. They were getting put in jail, and they come out of prison. They can't get a job because they got a record, so they get discouraged. The female's frustrated because she didn't held it down while this nigga wasn't there. Females had to be in those positions because the man wasn't there. And then when the man gets there, he's been institutionalized to the point where he can't really, he himself have to heal and deal with his own shit. So how can you have that broken man leading your household that you've been forced to lead without him for however many long? And then you got kids and daughters that see that. And so you teach them, again, to be independent, and it becomes a cycle every
Hey.
generation.
Hey, I'm one time on the excuses. Shout out my nigga Webby. That was not Bootsy's song. We're gonna say shout out to Webby. We see you live in concert July the 4th.
Shout
Go
out
ahead.
to Webby.
Yes, sir.
Somebody Bootsy's song. That's Webby's
Saturday.
song. But go ahead.
Sorry, was Boosie not on the track?
He was on there, but it's Webby's song. Go ahead.
Okay, so I didn't just randomly name a nigga that wasn't even on the song, but
Almost. Go ahead.
yeah, I see how you did that. When is y'all show?
July the 4th. Yeah.
July.
Oh, go ahead, plug that shit in, shameless.
Yeah, we're gonna be there with Webby live. We're gonna get that, and if you'll have opportunity to win tickets on this show, but we'll get to that in a minute.
Ooh,
What you talking about?
shout out to his brother who came through here, Mr. Not Super.
Oh yeah, okay.
Super. Yeah, shout out to Super when he was when they were in town last time for his birthday. Anywho, I said that to say it ain't as just simple as women just too independent and went too far. It's like, hey, bitches have had to be independent for so long they don't know how to even identify in a man what a man is.
That's
You know what I'm saying?
You got that, but
It's
the
facts.
yeah, that's
the excuse.
it's some.
It was set up like that since slavery. You ever read
Hey.
Jim Crow?
Hey.
Like it's been set up like this, systematically set up like this to destroy the black family household.
Slavery, the women in slavery followed the men to get out.
That's
You know
true.
what I mean? You had women who
Uh-oh.
stepped up. You know
Uh-oh.
what I mean?
You tripping right now,
Rosa
sir.
Parks and them, they stepped up and they did their parts. But like, what woman would have thought to go up against a bunch of men?
What you mean?
What woman would have thought
Women
to go
were-
up against
women-
a bunch of men? It took them to help. Don't get it twisted. It took them to help. Exactly what I said at first.
I'm not
Niggas
talking
lead by
about.
strength. Be our
No.
backbone.
You misunderstand what I'm
Help
saying.
strategize the
During like
situation.
1865 or whatever, whenever they just emancipated the slaves or whatever, before that, there was books written that talked about breaking the black man. They've been studying black men and learning how to break.
They
You know what
tried
I
to
mean?
break us.
Not try to,
Strong.
nigga. It happened. Like that's why. I mean, this is just history. I'm not making this shit up. You know, I'm just telling you history.
Well, right
And
now,
the reason why the shit is like it is from years and years of systematic racism that made the black family structure be the way it is. And
we can say that, but that, like I said, that's an
facts.
excuse.
it's not no excuse. It's
Because
facts.
I'ma
That's
tell you
what
why
happened.
It's not facts because you got families who are not in that situation. Everybody's not in the systematic racism, so you can't say that it's facts. You got to say that it affected a certain amount of people, but some people actually overcame that. Some people still do.
Hey, even if your immediate generation wasn't affected, 2-3 generations back was affected. Everybody's family has been affected by that.
when we gonna turn the
Period.
shit around? When we gonna make it do what it do?
When there's enough men
Thank
that
you.
are
So
not
that's
being
why-
that
so
are aware
that's why
of
you
the
had the little
history.
button to press to say cheers and clap when I said salute to the women, because I do understand that, but at the same token, it's time for a nigga to stand up. It's time
Who
for
gonna
men to
lead
stand
the-
up.
Who gonna lead the nigga revolution?
That's why we
Follow me.
That's what I'm saying.
Follow me.
But I do feel like part of that is acknowledging the fact that we not just dry independent because
So
we
sometimes-
got
let me ask you a
put in that
question.
position.
Sometimes, love, you don't sit back. Sometimes you look like in your head. You sit back and you see a group of men walking by. At like 2.3 seconds, you look at them and be like, "Oh, that's a man right there. Oh, that's a little boy." Just by their characteristics and the way they walk, you're gonna automatically put them in a position and categorize them like off the rip. You got to tell me. You look at some dudes, you be like, "Man, he ain't nothing but a little boy. He ain't nothing but a. Oh, that's a man." You can see how they carry themselves, how they respond, how they talk, what they doing. Like I know this, so it's hope out there, but it's a lot of them ones that you're looking at like, oh, this shit is nothing. I got to do it myself. But see, you already been applied to be put in that position because you said from your great grandmother, grandmother, mother, like that's just what it is with you. So you already gonna be built to be strong. But wouldn't you want to have a man to be like, shit, I want to take the load off of me and be with a man, right or wrong?
Facts.
Thank
I'm a real man.
Thank you.
But I feel like women these days have lost sight of what a real man is. A bitch
Yes.
think a real man is a nigga that give her $40. You know what I'm saying? And
If
take
you
it.
get-
I'm
if
just
you get
telling you.
$40,
Oh, he a real man. He took me to eat.
If you get $40, that's definitely a room.
I'm just telling you, bitches don't know what a man is now. They let a nigga, you know what I'm saying, devalue them or fuck their head to the point where they don't have the self-esteem they need or
No bullshit.
control them, and they're like, oh, this is a man. Like, they don't know because they
I
never
believe it.
seen it. They ain't got a dad. They ain't got no, you know, where,
And
how
you-
they gonna
and you
know?
tell the truth because I see women personally. I see women gravitate towards niggas who look apart like they men, and they get it confused and they already like, oh, look at that, he got this money. That's what gravitates you towards being a man instead of saying, looking at this man jumping out the back of this garbage truck who really getting to it and doing what he got to do. You're looking at this one who come in with the Ferragamo belt and the shit and be like, oh, look, that's a real nigga. Let me go get this money. And then you sit back 2 months later, I'm pregnant by this nothing ass nigga.
And the belt was a knockoff.
He bought it from down the street.
Yes, that's
Let
it.
me call Kaden them with them knockoffs.
Yeah, no bullshit.
So you got daughters, right?
I got daughters. We got
Everybody got daughters.
We got daughters.
Okay. So I'm just saying this should be, you know.
And I swear to Jesus, and I'm saying Jesus, God, my daughters think I'm a hero. I'm the man because I make sure I implant that in them. Like, hey, this is what a man's supposed to do. Even if my daughter's walking with me, I'm going to open the door for them. I'm going to take them places they're supposed to go so I can set the standard high so they can find out, hey, this is how a man's supposed to treat me, not some other shit that they got going on with these other folks.
So you see, you have to give a woman everything you got for her to be with you.
Not at all.
Because nowadays, these women think that a man is there just to take care of them.
That's the one that you were talking about.
Hell no. I just seen, can't think of the dude's name on Instagram. He had a skit on there where they asked all the women, can you be with a man that makes $40,000 a year for the rest of your life or what? Every woman on there said no.
Ooh.
He's not the man I want. So he was like, what's your price range? They was all like $200,000, $100,000. Bitch, you think you getting a doctor or something?
Yeah. But
where you gonna find a doctor at?
But I thought about that shit, to piggyback on what you said, I thought about that shit years ago. A lot of folks really dumb for thinking that way because even though you got a $40,000 a year man or a $200,000 a year man, if that $200,000 a year man living a $200,000 a year lifestyle, you still got you a $40,000 man. Thanks. Because if he got his bills $5,000 a month and the $40,000 got his bills $700-800 a month, they still really outweigh at the end. They live in the same lifestyle.
I agree.
One just live one
niggas
more
do
expensive.
live beyond their means.
Yeah, real talk. Just because he got 200,000 don't mean
you got 200,000. My 200,000 is my 200,000. What you brought?
You better go do your taxes, my boy.
Go get part of that 200. Motherfuckers be wanting motherfuckers to take care of them.
It's crazy. You can't even show a woman these days. You can't even show a woman a good time or a good heart the way you used to could. Like, our relationship is not the same no more.
But now let's back up and be real now.
Let's be real.
Niggas ain't just
doing that.
No, I was gonna say niggas ain't just approaching females that are looking at, you know what I mean, she got a little waist big and you expect like you know what I mean? Like you in the shallow end of the pool and you expect to pull out, you know,
Free Willy.
Exactly, and you can't do that. So it's really on the niggas and their idea of what beauty is and what their idea of what being attractive is. And then, you know, when you're stuck in that materialistic shit, then you gonna get some bullshit bitches.
That's
what you gonna do.
Both ways, even what you saying, both ways, I noticed that shit too. Like, a lot of motherfuckers you see be for the moment. That's what they is for that moment. Because behind them doors is a different story. It's some nasty motherfucking women. It's some nasty niggas too.
Like, we get nasty.
We went out with one of them last night.
Some nasty folks.
What her name was?
This nigga tough.
We gonna leave that.
What? This the good, the real, and the motherfucking BS.
That's the two, bro. We get nasty behind closed doors too.
Some shit just not meant for that.
I think certain niggas.
We can say whatever.
I think certain niggas bring out like certain aspects of you as a woman. Like some niggas, you know, can tap into you in a way that make you feel like you can be a little slut if you want to with that particular nigga.
Your slut side.
That don't mean you know what I mean?
Your slut side. I need your slut side.
Yeah, not every nigga bring that shit up. They don't.
I need hella Hunter in the bedroom. You come in that bitch with Rosa Parks, you go home.
That's childish. See what I'm saying? He stay on the shallow side of the pool.
Hey man, listen, like, we can do whatever we want in these streets. Be Rosa Parks out there. When you come in this house, bitch, keep it is what it is.
Not every nigga said. I'm just saying, not every nigga bring that shit out of you. Like, and that's not just with niggas. That's with females too.
Hey, you know what? Now you said that. That's really what the problem is. Everybody not aiming for what bring the best out of them. They bringing for what the best is for the moment. And that's the problem. Yeah, that's the truth. Yeah, that's real.
It's true.
Because there's a lot of niggas I'll be like, dawg, my nigga ain't shit. Like, this nigga ain't shit, but he with somebody who just ain't shit. So it's just an ain't shit
Situation.
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't shit. I ain't fuck it. I just ain't shit. Sometimes I ain't shit.
We're gonna let you.
I think I always also when I was in a situation where I let myself, I was like hella younger, but I let myself be like with a dude that was like on some let me take care of you shit. He was like the most controlling dude I ever was in a relationship with. Like niggas feel like if they got bread, they can talk to you any kind of way, they can holler at you. Like I don't give a fuck how much money you got. Like you can't just come at me any kind of way. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna
certain women, but there's so many women out here that do a lot of that shit. That's where they get their heads stuck in. It's really stupid. But
why you can't identify though? That's what's wrong with niggas. Y'all glasses fucked up. Like
shit,
y'all see a fat ass and that shit just everything else go out the window.
It used to be like that, but now I ain't gonna lie to you. Everybody
you older now.
Fake asses. That fake asses shit is taking over right
you
now.
can stay on the shelf.
Yeah,
I ain't getting that.
Nobody want the bout asses.
Give me that motherfucker that move like Jello.
I don't really want to deal with nobody that got to do all this extra shit to their body. Like I know you got how you call it. What you say? You call it insecurities or whatever, right. And you want to look good for your. If you're doing it for yourself, that's cool. But if you just doing it to please another motherfucker, you need to go to the motherfucker you talk to and delete him and go somewhere else. Because I think it's somebody for everybody. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe that you got to do nothing to your body because everybody ain't looking for the same shit. Some of y'all fucking yourself up.
But how do people know that not everybody looking for the same shit when all everybody doing is talking about the same shit?
When that's you what see everybody's Instagram post with this big motherfucker looking like a fish with this little chocolate milk dud. It's somebody for somebody, man.
No bullshit.
I mean, I be watching my 600-pound life, and every one of them bitches got a nigga. Here I am in my prime. It can't find no dick to save my life. I mean, not quality, keepable dick. I mean, there's dick everywhere, but I'm saying like,
and then that's the
top tier dick.
You want the dick this long, huh?
When I say
not the nigga that's down this
no.
They be on some other shit. Women got so many different steps. You gotta have this kind of money. You gotta have this much. You gotta drive this kind of car. You gotta have this size house. Man, fuck that.
Why though?
Hey man, just like you said, you can't be a $25,000 a year bitch for $200,000 a year nigga.
Yeah.
Why do it? I feel like that's like a metaphor, like mentality wise. I hope that's what you mean, like a bitch with a $40,000 mentality.
How much money you make, or if you make any money, it's the loyalty that you give to me. That's simple.
And understand,
if you can help me get somewhere, I'm cool with that. I don't give a fuck what you got.
I'm the same way. I don't care. My thing is, this is my part, and I may think a little different than a lot of folks. Like he just said, I don't care how much money you got, but if you can entice me and keep me motivated to get this money, I feel like we making the same money because without you, I'm not getting nowhere. You know what I'm saying? But if you got me on my shit and I'm getting to it and we getting to it, then we making this money. That's what we doing. It ain't gotta come with
nothing.
You ain't
how much weight do money really? I feel like a lot of times that shit kind of changes the situation.
You know the fucked up part? When you start talking like that, you really talking about our people.
I know.
Our people are stuck money hungry. I mean, like everything is image with black people.
Right up.
I mean, like I'm pretty sure we all don't wear Jordans. I got on some now, but it's only certain Jordans that I wear. How many niggas you see wear the ugliest Jordans, but they only got them on because they costed $200?
Mm-hmm.
Everything is image with black people. It's stupid. Like the way this world is fucked up, it's like that. Like you gotta, as black people, we gotta get out of that image shit, trying to look good for the next motherfucker, trying to make yourself look better than the next motherfucker. Because if you don't, then you fuck. You know what I mean? You fuck. Everybody fighting to be that one.
Yeah, I can honestly say, man, I have grown up. Like, you know, when we younger, we did look at, oh, look how she looked, this, that, there. But when you find out that shit don't get you nowhere, and you know you got to be motivated, and you know that shit, a lot of shit turn different. Like, you find out what love really is. You find out what loyalty really is. You find out they don't come with no looks. That shit come with, when you wake up every day, you know, hey, I can't let this motherfucker fail. And I know this motherfucker, all the other shit go out the window. If I know I got to protect and provide, and we're going to do the best for us, the best shit, then I'm on that. I don't care about you having ass, you having titties, you having this. That shit is old news. If we getting up and we getting to it and we happy, That's what makes sense, because life is all about being happy. It ain't about being the richest, because the richest people ain't the happiest people. You can have, it's some people that got $100 in their pocket right now happy than a motherfucker with $1 million. I'm just being honest.
That's true.
I don't see too many people, too many broke people hanging themselves.
Yeah, no.
I don't see too many broke people.
Yeah, really, it's a real talk.
All you rich motherfuckers killing yourself. Give me your money.
Yeah, straight up.
Fuck it.
Shit crazy.
You ain't said much of nothing, Mr. Headphones.
Chilling with my brothers, man. They going crazy.
Sound real gay.
Man,
Salute.
Chilling with my brothers. We do this shit all the time.
that's the Milwaukee in them. Like, we don't do this on the regular.
Right. I want to know what your opinion is in Milwaukee.
Yeah, come on. Give me a Milwaukee opinion.
It's crazy to watch me.
Get to the mic.
Working at this club, Gorilla.
Yeah.
I start to realize that niggas just be in there impressing each other. So it's crazy. It don't gotta be no females in the club. You got niggas. It be crazy.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Niggas.
All
Man,
just
like,
going at it with each other.
Listen, like, the craziest shit you see in the club is niggas getting into a fight. I can't understand how you seen another nigga with all his ass around him. Like, nigga, what you looking at him for? You know what I mean?
And niggas
I'm
be from the
trying to
same
impress him.
place. Like, niggas see each other all the time, but choose to go to the club or another spot and want to hash out and lash out. Like, that's the stupid. Like, did you want your audience? Why didn't you just book you a fight in the backyard and get you some people? Why would you come to a venue or a club where people having a good time and want to fight? Fight a man that you see every day. It don't make sense to me.
Well, the
That they
alcohol,
trying to
Man,
egos.
sometimes these motherfuckers so broke, they don't even get no alcohol.
I drink.
For real.
I don't do no drugs.
They don't
I
even
drink.
drunk.
I'm always drunk.
I drink.
You see me in the club, I'm drunk. I don't think I ever walked into a nigga and got into it with him because I was drunk.
Well, not everybody's an angry drunk, but there are some niggas that's angry drunks. Y'all know you got a homeboy that every time the nigga in his system, you an angry sober?
I'm an angry sober.
I believe that.
I get drunk and get super happy.
I'm sitting there like, stay your ass at home, nigga.
I be on some whole nother other shit.
I want to see these women and other men have a good time with each other. Like, I don't want to see y'all fighting and last across the floor, got to break this shit up. Like,
It'd be like niggas, especially niggas, man, being a black man and just the struggle of the day, and they get to the club, it's testosterone and fucking energy and flexing. You know, like that's their only little moment of joy in their day because they life so fucking terrible. You know what I'm saying? Like
right here just mugged me, man. This nigga look at me.
Exactly.
Things I see when I walk in the club is ass and titties. That's
Ego.
all I see when I walk in.
I see
I don't
ego.
even want to see a nigga.
Ego.
I wish you was still outside. I just want to see the women in there.
I be want to see the money because I be trying to get to the money.
That's why I say I see women. If you got women in the club, you got men in the club, and it's money.
You got women in the club is money.
If the men giving scrap money, is what I want to know. So there's men in the club.
If you can see women in the club,
Uh-huh.
it's men in the club, and it's money there.
Where you can hear from?
Huh? From the niggas at the back table.
The world
From the
ain't
niggas at the back table. From the niggas at the table.
But in the motherfuckers out in the real world, they don't know what we said.
Yeah, he get it. We
He
get
get
it
it
worried
from
about
the
what the
back
table
table.
is, but the niggas at the back table. Come fuck with me, man. Come fuck with me. I need them niggas in the club, not some other niggas.
I'm big.
Like a motherfucker.
Yeah, that's business. Nah, but we got a little touchy subject, man. But I mean, it's not all bad though. It's still hope in the world. It's still a few good ones left. It's the hardest thing I don't see right now though. I don't see a lot of successful relationships. I think that took a tide. I'm gonna tell you what I think that took a tide.
Hey, quick question before you go answer that.
Go ahead.
How do we change that? As far as like we teach our daughters, how do we change it? Is the question.
Man,
Like, as far as that.
at this point, we can't change it, but we got to instill in our youth, our boys. Like we got to instill our boys coming up. Like, hey, this is how you're supposed to be, son. But that's the hard part because there's so many motherfuckers laying around getting that $40 that she was talking about. They get that $40 and get to their room, and they get busted up, and then they got a son coming, and that son is got a nowhere ass daddy. So now it's like the mama raising him, and it's harder for her. So we can't change it with our generation, but we can tell the ones under us, we can do our best we can. Like I raised my sons with respect and morals. All my sons got respect. I raised them like that to treat everybody right, to protect their sisters and treat women right. Yes, man. You know, I do that, but that's the only way it's gonna change.
Do y'all be holding y'all homeboys accountable though? I be thinking
About
that
what?
I would.
a lot of times, because if you think about how like a lot of niggas is just sheep. Let's just be real. Niggas is soldiers. They're not leadership. They just followers. They solid, but they not, you know. And they, huh?
We see that on the regular.
Well, they're useful.
Hold them
Flunkies is kind
accountable
of
for what,
mean.
though?
Huh?
Hold them accountable for what?
Like, say they never had a father figure, so they end up developing hoe ass nigga ways, like lying over stupid little shit, stealing, like little dumb nigga shit.
I
Like,
just told you my old man got killed before I was born.
Okay, but
I ain't never had a daddy. The only father figure I had was my uncle. He's 7 years older than me. Or me, so like
that's still
I
a male.
do not like, but he was doing him.
Mhm.
He taught me things. Don't get it twisted, but see, I grew up in the hood. My hood, we was all together.
So the hood raised you.
Yeah.
Okay,
I got
so
raised by the hood.
and there's a lot of niggas that do because there's no
women
male
raised me.
figure in the house.
Old women raised me to be the man I am. You know what I mean?
But according to him, that can't be possible.
Hey,
Nah, they said it can't be possible.
You
I said,
did. You said it's not possible for a woman to raise a man or
No, that
what?
was me
I
talking
never
about
said
that.
Oh, well,
I said that
My mama-
women can raise a man, but that
I don't
ain't-
think
that
so.
shouldn't
I
be the-
disagree
Why?
because I'm a woman
Why
and
you feel
I've
like
seen
that? Do I
because
need to bring my mama to this show?
you can bring everybody mama to the show and it's still not gonna
She
change my
raised 3 of
motherfucking
them, like I
mind.
said.
I'm just saying she could have raised 36 of them, and I'm still gonna sit here as a woman in my experience and my truth. It's like, damn, I done seen women that, and I've seen women who were raised without a father figure. Period. No male anything in their life, and they get duped a lot. I call it the Disney generation, where you used to think like this is what love was, what they do in Disney movies and shit, and that ain't really what it is.
ain't
And
at
it's a
all.
hard wall to hit when you figure that shit out.
Yeah, I
but
just
it
fucking-
happens.
yeah, that's real.
You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I said that to say, as a woman living in my truth, like I had experience having a stepfather, and then I experienced my life without having no male figure, and it was just me, my mom, my grandma, and her mom. You know, that type shit.
It's horrible.
And it wasn't horrible. I'm
I
saying,
said that's a hard pull.
I mean, it is a hard pull, but it's like, damn, I saw what it was like. Like, I saw how he treated them. I saw how he interacted with me. Like, I got to see what that looked like.
Right.
And without me seeing what that looked like, I wouldn't have had no idea besides that Disney bullshit. So that's why I'm saying what I'm saying. Like, she might have raised you, but there's some shit, right? There's some shit that a man, it's only can come from a man. That's just what it is. That's just truth.
And you just hit on the nail too,
Facts.
like TV and all that shit.
Facts.
That used to be the answer.
Nasty.
I'm finna say how the fuck.
Jay, to go back on what you said though, you said how can we change it? Shit, it looks like now you got to attack social media and TV, but they go in the wrong direction with it because shit, it ain't no Disney Family Matters, Fresh Prince shit no more. It's all
Gay.
and
Everything is fucking gay.
You're like, damn, man, you got. I put on everything I love. They were telling me Lil Charles was watching the BT Award, and I wasn't there. They said Lil Charles seen Nas X come on TV.
Yeah, kissing
and
another
he,
man.
He used to sing that song, the little horses in the back song, but now Charles like, nah, well, King Von. Well, you know what I'm saying? So I'm proud of that.
Gangster.
Yeah, but you know that shit just tell you though how kids are programmed today. Like I think a lot of kids are affected by TV shows. And
Not
what they're
just
showing now.
kids, adults.
Yeah,
they
adults too.
affected by.
But
That's
they don't
why
matter
they.
no
This
more
world
because
fucked up.
the world is fucked
This
up.
world
The world is
It's
fucked
more
up.
good than bad. I feel.
Oh no,
Because it's a matter of
It's a lot of
perspective.
good, but it's fucked up. Like
I
this
think
shit's
you
fucked
just
up.
ain't tapped into the bad, but it's horrible.
Excuse you?
Yeah,
I spent 7 years in the military, boo. I've been all around the world. I done seen real savages, like real life shit.
Cool.
Like,
Okay, listen. You said you seen real savages. Right
yeah.
now, this called the good, the real, and the BS. We talking about the BS savages that you got to see in the streets that's fucking up, the making the world fucked up. I'd rather have a real savage than have a BS bullshit savage because now you're really fucking us up with your energy that ain't even genuine energy.
Facts.
So what I'm
Really
saying,
fake.
yeah, it's really that's why it's torn apart. You said I've seen more good than bad. I think it's more good than bad. I think it's horrible.
But it's also about perception.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I can't tell you how to perceive your truth. You know what I mean?
What's the good you done seen?
Yeah, what's the
in this
good?
world?
I done seen a lot of good.
What's the
I done
good?
seen
And
people.
the changes in this world. What's
I've
good?
seen good.
I see down here. What's the good that you?
I mean,
seeing right now?
technology,
Oh, that's
advances in
different.
medicine,
That's different.
health,
But
people
listen,
living better.
No, but
Why?
listen,
When they just had a pandemic that was fucked
come on, man.
up.
And
I
then
mean,
technology killed it.
And that's
we using
bio
that-
warfare. That's a whole different
And we using
situation.
that shit. We using this technology to
I'm
fuck each other up.
not talking about the government. I'm talking about us amongst each other, like how we relate to one another. Like people are especially with the internet, and that's what I mean by technology. Like you're able to see what's going on in other places and relate to other motherfuckers. And I don't know. It's like it's a certain connection that we all starting to give.
But you know what you said that made plenty more sense? Perceiving though.
Yeah.
What you looking at on the internet is not what this little damaged child looking at on the internet. The same savage that you see in warfare killing somebody, that they doing it for rights and what they taught to believe was right.
Exactly.
These motherfuckers seeing the bullshit savages go out here and kill little Johnny, who was a good person, for no reason.
Just
so that's
dry.
what I'm saying. It's different levels to perception. So I'm perceiving Lil Johnny over here. I'm like, oh, this nigga.
The shit, Lil Johnny could have been the future Unabomber.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So,
but he could also been a future president.
He could have.
Okay, so you can't really go off that note. But what I'm saying is to go out what you said. You said how you perceive it.
It is.
That's true.
Perception is major.
And I'm perceiving this some bullshit.
It is. But when you take a step back, you got to say there is some good. But I think we should get into that after the break.
Let's go. That's cool with me.
All right. We're going to get into some Rilla and some other hot indie artists, y'all.
Yeah.
The good, the real,